not get bitten by this snake. I don't know if I'm comfortable holding it with these gloves. You guys think it can bite through these gloves or no?
If I were to be bitten by this snake, its venom could hijack my entire circulatory system and cause rapid organ failure.
Yeah, definitely going in this cave. Woo, what a monster. Living nightmare right there. I know what you guys are thinking. Coyote, just go for it. Take a bite from it. So we're armed tonight with snake tongs, hooks, bite-proof gloves, and snake tubes. Be looking for and interacting with one of the most dangerous snakes in this part of the world, the Russell's viper. It is so dry here. I expected it to be a lot more lush on an island like this, but it is desolate. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of a slow process because the Russell's vipers are often found in very curled up ambush positions, similar to a fertile ants, and they have remarkable camouflage. If I just pick up a handful of these leaves, once we find one of these snakes, you're gonna realize just how they blend in so incredibly well. They're gonna look exactly like the environment. Whoa, are we going into this cave?
There's another entrance.
All right, so apparently there's another entrance that we're gonna go into. Yeah, I'm definitely going in this cave. Ooh, look at that giant whip scorpion. Oh yeah, look at that guy's a monster whip scorpion. There he goes. Oh, look at the size of that one. What? Okay, catching this is probably not gonna be really easy because they're so fast, but I'm gonna try anyways. Ooh, I know that they don't bite, but still. Oh wow, he's got some real spiky. I'm gonna try to pin him first. You ready? Oh. And just like that, disappeared down into that hole. I'm sticking my hand in there. Okay, just kidding. Biggest whip scorpion ever. Lost him. You see another one? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good sized one. Let me give it a second go. Messed up. Dang it. They're so fast. Like my hand doesn't even get close before it takes off. All right, we're going further back into the cave.
Little shuffle around in there.
Use the hooks if you want to dig in around.
Slowly.
Oh wow, that's a big centipede. Holy mackerel. Yikes. All right, let's get that guy out of there. Ah! Look at that. Oh, hold on. Okay.
You get it?
Uh-huh.
Sure?
Mm-hmm.
Sure?
Damn. Ah! Wow, the legs always scare you every single time. That is a wicked looking centipede. Ow! Look at that guy. Absolute giant. Oh, look how it's just ratcheted onto my hand. Look at that, it's like an accordion. Those little legs just completely hooked in. And you can see those modified front legs, perfect for injecting some very, very, very painful venom. Oh, it's tempting. I kind of want to get bitten, but it'll be such a bad day, bad week for me here filming Komodo dragon, so we're gonna make sure that that doesn't happen. All right, I'm gonna put it back down on the ground. If I can pry it off of my fingers. Ow! This is always the toughest part, the release, because he's so stuck onto me. Now, if I let go of the head, I'm definitely gonna get bitten, so I'm gonna put the back end on the ground first, like this. There you go, buddy. Get yourself comfortable. Yep, you're on the rock. Don't go with me. Woo! Watch your feet! Ah! Sweating bullets. Oh, what are you guys looking at? Oh, a mouse! Oh, that is perfect prey for a Russell's viper. That's great. Some kind of little rat critter. Very cute. I mean, most people think rats are ugly. It's adorable. Now, if you were Russell's viper, that'd make a very plump, delicious meal.
Sometimes hang out and come across with the rope.
Oh, we're getting in a rockier area? Okay, so Art just said we're just getting to a rockier area, which is good. He said really keep your eyes peeled because it's these rockier areas, similar to rattlesnakes, where they would be hiding more amongst the rocks and the grass. Oh, Russell's viper. All right, Art just got it. Ooh, he's a little one. Just because a little doesn't mean it's dangerous. Okay, we gotta get the snake tubes out.
Yeah, he's very bitey. Been in the tongues a couple times.
You maybe need a glove?
You think I could hold that one with a glove?
Yeah.
All right, so Argus has got the Russell's viper pretty well positioned inside the tongs, but I'm gonna see if I can actually get it to just very fast striking snakes. We gotta be very careful, okay? Yep, he's already thinking about biting my thumb. That is a very threatening hiss, very similar to the puff or the death adder. They will let you know when they are not happy. So what I want to, okay, cannot get bitten by this snake. I don't know if I'm comfortable holding it with these gloves. You guys think it can bite through these gloves or no?
Just do the tubes if you're not comfortable.
Yeah, let's just do the tubes. I don't think it's worth the risk.
You hold it now?
You got him?
I let now. You go on. Okay.
Yep.
You hold.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Sure?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
All right. I guess now we're just gonna hold him with the gloves.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. I'm gonna try to see if we can get him to stay. Oh, there we go. That's
Like
perfect.
that, yes.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
It's nerve-wracking. Even though you've got bite-proof gloves on, supposedly bite-proof gloves, if you were to get bitten by a snake like this, I mean, it is an immediate medical emergency. So definitely one of the most dangerous snakes I've ever held onto. Just got to make sure that I keep it in my hands and not. There you go, buddy. Don't let him get too close to my arm.
Supposed to sometimes jump.
Okay, got him there. Very cool. And you can see right now he's not trying to strike. He's just slowly moving from one hand to the next. Definitely just wants to get away. All right, buddy, let's even get you to calm down just a touch. And one of the things that's so dangerous about these snakes is how fast striking they are and how they can launch their bodies forward. Now, this is very similar in design to water moccasins and copperheads in the United States. And I would put them on the same level of frequency that people can possibly encounter them. Same way with the fertile ants in Central and South America. And that's what makes these snakes so potentially dangerous, is they're oftentimes proximity to humans because they're drawn in by rodents. That's primarily what they're gonna be looking for. Okay, oh, you're gonna just chill like that? Oh, that would be so great for me and for everybody else there. That's perfect. No pressure on the snake means the snake is gonna stay completely still. You actually see the light coloration in the tip of the snake's tail makes it look a little bit like a caudal lure. So I'm sure that the snake will wiggle that tail from time to time, laying completely in ambush, waiting for something to get close. Now, they get quite a bit bigger than this, and this snake is probably not big enough to have eaten the rat that we just saw. Definitely not big enough to eat a monkey, but any other small rodents or geckos that are running around out here would be fair game. And when the snake just curls up in a ball like that, that's exactly how you would see it in the wild like that. Just curled up in the grasses and the rocks, and you would barely even know that the snake is there. Absolutely sweating bullets. It makes you very, very uncomfortable to hold a snake like this, even though you know you've got bite-proof gloves on. I do not believe that the fangs would be able to get through the durability of these gloves, but if it did, I'd be in a lot of trouble. So I was originally intending to just go for the snake tubes, but in this instance, I think we'll just let this situation play itself out. There we go. You see it filling up its body with air. Beautiful. Well, it's taken us only about an hour of hiking, but just as Ar just said, as soon as we got into the rocky area, within seconds we found our first Russell's viper. I just want to remind you guys how remote we are right now. Imagine if you're somebody living in this village here in Rinka and you were to be bitten by one of these snakes, how long it would take you to get to medical help. Now, if I were to be bitten, we would use our satellite phone to bring in a helicopter and get me out of here. But somebody here living on Rinka, it would take days before they were able to actually get to medical treatment. And by that point, it might be too late. And that hissing is just a constant reminder that, hey, I'm here. I'm a big guy. I mean business. I've got incredibly potent venom. Get any closer, I bite you in the face, and that's it. That'd probably be a pretty cool thumbnail like that. Holding Indonesia's most dangerous snake next to my face. Now, if you were to come in and you were to squish down on top of the snake, that's where a bite often happens. You think about how many people walk around in flip-flops or even barefoot, and that's where the majority of bites happen. But watch this. If I were to bring my hand in like this, watch what the snake does.
Go very, very slowly. Look at that. I am completely covering the top of the snake with my hand, and all it's doing is puffing up its body. No interest in striking. So you can't think about these snakes and be terrified of them, thinking they're just out there and wanting to bite people. They don't want to bite. They use that bite to basically subdue their prey so that they can get a meal. All right, little buddy. Well, you have been awesome. We really appreciate you hanging out. That's without question one of the most dangerous snakes that I've ever held in the palm of my hand. We're gonna call a wrap at that. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. I got it.